Hello. Is there anyone here yet? Hi, Charlie. You can see his whiskers. Hello. My hair looks a mess, but that's okay. Hi. Yes, hello. Let's see if anyone's coming. I said that I thought I was going to do a live stream, and here I am, doing a live stream. My dog is next to me, so that's what I'm petting right now, and right now I'm actually looking on Twitter to see if anyone has decided to join. Hello! Hi. Hi there. We have a whole 7 people with us right now. Oh, 6. Never mind. Oh, keeps going. Hello. Hello, friends. Welcome to the live stream. I have my dog next to me. Come here, Charlie. Oh, he's so comfy. Look at that little face. He's like so bored right now and he doesn't know how to entertain himself, so he's just laying next to me. Hello. You look like a little rat. Hiya. Welcome to the live stream, my friends. So, what day is today? Today's the 25th. The 23rd was my 1-year anniversary on testosterone, which is wild. I still can't believe it's already been a year. But I thought what I could do is talk a little bit about the year, talk a bit about my trip to LA, because as you know, I haven't uploaded a video in a little while. It's been a few weeks. But you know, that's not a big deal. But part of the reason for that is because I have been so busy. I have some videos that have been filmed. Like, I filmed a collab with Stevie, and I filmed a collab with Nicola, and they are filmed, not edited, so they're not yet ready to go, but I am going to upload them soon. I feel so bad, though, because I filmed them, like, months ago, but neither of them had collabs for their channel, so it really doesn't matter, but it's been a long time since we filmed these videos, and I still haven't uploaded them, so rip. But that's okay. My hair looks so weird, but that's okay. If you don't know, I cut my hair yesterday. Look at that, it's all gone. What are you doing? Thanks, Chris. I adore you. Hello to everyone. Thank you for saying my hair looks good. I appreciate that. So I cut it last night. After a while of debating if I wanted to cut it or not, I was like, my hair looks extremely damaged. I'm going to get rid of it. But all of this is still long. And I re-dyed it. You see, it's nice and greenish blue now again. If you can see that. What are you doing? You're just mildly interested. Hello, everyone. Hello, welcome. Join along in our little conversation. I had a dream that you got a haircut, and lo and behold, you are psychic. You need to now tell me every single dream you have, just so I can see if it actually comes true. You just dyed your hair that color? Nice. Beautiful. Hello, friends. I need to dye my hair. I don't know what color, though. Everyone is doing green, don't you see? I've seen a lot of people doing green recently. It's funny because I dyed my hair the first time a few weeks ago when I did the Punk Edits IRL video, and I told my friend, and they were like, oh my god, I've been wanting to dye my hair like a foresty green for so long. Tell us about LA so I can get excited about going to LA. Let me tell you something. Thank you, friend. Thank you for the bars. I appreciate that. There was an incident. Okay, so y'all know that we make a lot of jokes about what it's like traveling while trans because it's interesting. I think I tweeted about this the first time it happened. So on my way to LA, you know how they have like those metal detectors or the body scanners or whatever? Hello? They have the body scanners. Okay, so get this, right? They have to like press a button based off what gender they presume you are. If they presume that you are a man, they press this man button, and if they presume that you are a woman, they press a woman button, right? And they do that based off of your appearance, and it scans your body, and any particular place that may arise as a concern, they have to give you a pat down, okay? So there are a lot of times I've seen with my friends who are on the feminine spectrum, so trans feminine, that stop, you can't play with that. That is not okay. That the TSA people put them in the scanner as women, and then their genitals set off the scanner, and they get invasive pat downs. Okay, so that is definitely a real struggle because I'm lucky that I didn't have that type of discomfort. Because I feel like someone patting down my genitals would be much more uncomfortable than someone patting down my chest. But when I went to the airport to go to LA, they put me in the scanner as a guy, and then my chest set it off, and so they had to give me a chest pat down. And the first time going to LA, all they did was they just ran their finger down the center of my chest and around to the sides, which wasn't the worst thing ever. But when I was... Go play by yourself. You don't know how to do that, do you? But when I was coming back from LA, when they put me in the scanner as a guy, and they had to, like, my chest set it off, and they had to rub down my chest. This time they went all over it like this and did all this weird, like, fondling, and I was like, oh, okay then, alrighty. And I kept joking with Xander. I was like, I mean, dang, at least take me out to dinner first. Wow. Yes, hello. Yes, hi. He doesn't know how to just sit and chew on his bones, but yeah, I know. You're such a noisy boy. I would play with you, but you growl so loudly. Yes, I see. Coming back from LA, I got my lower half so felt up because I forgot a chapstick in my pocket. Rip. Listen, yikes. That would make me very uncomfortable, and I always have chapstick in my pocket, so that would definitely be something to happen to me. Let's see what other questions we got. Hello, friends. Hi. Hello to everyone. I can just talk about... Okay, so the reason why I went to LA is because... So there is an organization called the Lavender Effect, and what they do is they interview and film LGBTQ activists talking about their activism and talking about their stories. And their goal is to use these videos and these interviews to teach school kids about LGBTQ history and LGBTQ activism. And so the video that I made with them is they interviewed me talking about like my story and talking about my experiences. And what they're going to do is play that video in educational settings to educate about LGBTQ identities and history. And so I was very nervous, but I think it went really well. And I'm really excited that I got to go. It's funny because the person who invited me out there said to me, I know that you're not local. By any chance, were you planning a trip to LA in March? And I was like, no, but I can try. And so that's the reason that I flew out there. And I was like, if I'm going to LA for the very first time in my life, I'm going to make it like something nice. Like, I'm going to actually try and do something and actually spend time there rather than like just go there for a day. Like, I want to actually visit, see things, meet people, do stuff. And so I got to do that, and I'm glad. I had a lot of fun. But conveniently enough, and explain this to me, Mother Nature, because I'm offended. Why the one time that I go to LA is the one time of the year that it rains, and the one time of the year that it's cold and windy. I will say, though, the day before my flight, it snowed here. And so I thought my flight was going to be canceled. And I'm really glad that it wasn't. And even though it rained like 4 days out of the week that I was in LA, it was still generally nice. I mean, I had to wear like sweatshirts and whatnot, but it was definitely better than being here in the snow. So I will definitely take that. That's fine by me. Let's see. I didn't get a notification that you were live for some reason. Is it not showing up on YouTube? Is it not over on YouTube? It might not be. Let me see. Is anybody watching this on YouTube? If you're watching this on YouTube, go watch over on YouNow. Click over to YouNow so I can actually see what you're chatting, because I'm not on YouTube. Let's see. What other wonderful... Oh, it's on YouTube. YouNow didn't notify me. That's interesting. I've never really seen that as a problem before, but I guess that's weird. I don't know if I can send out a notification. Can I? Let's see. Oh, nope. I tried to click the share button and it said, sorry, you can't do that while you're broadcasting. Well, maybe if you shared for me, I wouldn't have to. I'm just kidding. It has a small delay on YouTube. Okay, well, I guess that makes sense then. That sounds like that would make sense. What is my hair doing? Anyway. Let's see if we can share it along to social media again. To just be like, hey, we're actually doing this. I'm actually still a person that exists. Contrary to popular belief. I'm still out here. Smile. Everybody post a smiley emoji in the chat and I'll post it onto my Instagram. Yeah! Everybody say hi. Hi to the Instagram fans. Yes! Beautiful. I love that. Wait, let me take like a little video of it. Where's everyone? Oh, everybody saying hi. I appreciate that. Wait. Beautiful. Hello. Welcome to the YouNow broad stream. Broad stream? Broadcast live stream. RIP. Broad stream? Broadcast live stream. Oh my god. That's so funny. This happens to me all the time where I try to say something and just mess up everything. Just royally mess it up. But that's okay. Because you gotta laugh at your mistakes. Broadcast live stream. RIP. Alright, I'm gonna post this onto the social media. Broadcast live stream. Beautiful. Hello. Welcome. Alright. What is this? Okay. I'm looking at the URL to make sure that I don't mess it up. Which would be weird because it's my name. You'd think I wouldn't mess that up. Alright, let's see. Ta-da! It has been posted. So you might go and see your name. Broadstream Livecast. How dare you, first of all? I know that I don't know what I'm saying. Or do I? I'm the 1111 liker. Nice! Awesome. I love when that works out like that. Chandler, what advice would you give for a trans/non-binary person for their first time flying? Okay, you can request a private pat down if you want to, but what I did was I just tried to be as smiley and positive as possible going through it, because I look like a little kid, and so they were just kind of like, scoot along. But I will say though, everyone asked me how old I was. So that's interesting. I'm surprised though that nobody asked me, are you flying alone today? Or are you flying by yourself today? But my advice would be, as uncomfortable as it is, don't try to linger on it if they have to do a pat down for being concerned about the safety, because like I said, my chest set off their detector, which is interesting to me because there are cis men with pectoral muscles way larger than my very, very flat chest is. So I don't know why it set it off, but maybe they weren't expecting. I don't know. It's literally, I have the frigging flattest chest ever, so I don't know how it set it off. But I just tried to not linger on it when it happened, because it's uncomfortable, but they had to do it, so I just was like, haha, laugh it off, whatever, haha. So it sucks, but it's not as bad as it could be. So let's see. You know exactly what you're saying. It's just a question whether we do. Listen, if I said broadstream, you'd know what I meant. Even though it didn't make sense. You know. If you hear that gnawing sound, that's my dog, who is next to me, chewing on a bone. He's so loud. You have the opposite pain. People think I'm around 18 when I'm 15. Stuff like that always makes me really, really nervous. Because where I work, one of my coworkers, she was 17 and was constantly hit on by really old men. Makes me so uncomfortable. Why do people think that's okay? And even if they thought that she was over the age of 18, at most, she could have been like 23 at most. And so, because she looks really young, and so the fact that even still then, they were flirting with her is uncomfortable. Like, you should be flirting with people who are around your age, 40-year-old man, not young girls. People are just disgusting. You know, it'd be cool, posters of you or a book. I have some shirts that I've designed. I think I have posters that I designed that were on my Patreon before, but I had to take them off because I couldn't print them. It's kind of hard to have posters if you can't print them. And I joke about this a lot, but you know how like in 2014, all the YouTubers were writing books? That was like the big craze, was all the YouTubers have books. When I was 13, back in like 2011, I know I'm young, I'm a baby. Um, I wrote a book for NaNoWriMo, which stands for National Novel Writing Month. It's the month of November. You write a book during the month of November, and if you meet your word count goal within a month, you win to be eligible to publish it with like an independent publisher, like a do-it-yourself publishing site or whatever. And so, I beat my word count goal, and I published this book when I was 13 back in 2011. And so I always joke I was the start to that trend because I did it before all the big YouTubers were writing books, like when that was the craze of all the YouTubers. I always joke about that. I was like, wow, I'm a trendsetter because all the other YouTubers started writing books after me. Which is so funny to me. You can buy it, although it's like $4. I put it literally as the cheapest possible Amazon would allow me. But, I will say, because I wrote it when I was 13, it is definitely a little kid's fiction book. It's adorable. It's like 110 pages. Like, it's tiny. I think I actually have a copy of it nearby on my bookcase over there. I might be able to go look and see if I have it. But thank you for the bars. I really appreciate that, my friends. Thank you. But this book, it is about a girl who, okay, you know the movie Freaky Friday? It's pretty much that. It's about this girl who is extremely jealous of her, hello, with your ratty hair. It's about this girl who's jealous of her younger sister who plays guitar. And she meets this magical dog who grants her wish of being like her sister and ends up transforming her into her sister. So she wakes up in her sister's body, and her sister wakes up in her body the next day. Thank you for the bars. I really appreciate that. Thank you so much. And so yes, hi. So she wakes up as her sister, and her sister wakes up as her. And then she ends up realizing that it's better to be yourself. And so she goes on this long adventure through all these different scenarios to try and find this magical dog to turn her back into herself. And it's a very interesting book, I would say. But it's funny because you know how like in like official nice novels it has like a header where on one side of the page it says like the title of the book, and on the other side it says the author's name, like when you flip through it. I was so excited to do that when I was 13. Then I came out as trans, so it says it's written by my birth name and has my birth name on it. It doesn't bother me because like I'm proud I wrote a freaking book when I was 13, but it just cracks me up that I did all of these interesting things before I legally changed my name or before I even started going by a different name. Charlie, what are you doing? Get out from under there. And so, 'tis life. I always joke about that too with my YouTube username. So technically, my YouTube username is Miss Pancake 52. Isn't that the most embarrassing thing? Because I made that when I was 10, 11. I filmed videos with my friend when I was 11, so I think I don't know. I think I was like 10 when I made my YouTube channel. Yeah, a magical dog. It's, you know what it is? A picture of Sparky, my dog, at my parents' house. This was long before Charlie was ever even born. It might have even been before your parents were born, Charlie. I don't know. That was a long time ago. You're only a year old. Your parents might have been like 5. I have no idea. We never met them. I know, you're so loud. Do you hear him growling? He's intense when he plays. He will bite my hand off. Yeah, hi. So ridiculous. Hi. Hello. Anyway, so I wrote this book when I was 13, and it was a very interesting experience because I'm a procrastinator, and so there would be, my goal was 30,000 words, and there would be days that I wouldn't write anything, and then days that I'd have to write like 7,000 words in a day in order to catch up, so that was an interesting experience. Are you waiting for me to throw it? Look what he just did. If you want to play tug of war, why do you keep ripping it around my hand? Huh? You won't even let me grab it. Jeez. He's wild. Is this yours and Xander's dog? Yes! He's a little rat. Yes, I understand. He turned 1 in October, so he's still a puppy. And Charlie's parents were 35 in dog years. I have no idea. I literally was just guessing. When we got him from an animal shelter and he was a stray, so we have no idea. Yes. Take this. His birthday is supposedly, they assume, the 16th of October of 2016. So cute. He's a mess. He's a crazy dog. He's wild. What type of dog is he? He's a terrier. He's a tiny little terrier. He weighs... Hi. He weighs 13 pounds. When we got him, he was 11 pounds, and they assume that he's going to be no bigger than 15 pounds. So he really is going to be like a puppy size his whole life, which I'm excited for, because we live in a tiny apartment, and I would not want to have a big dog in a tiny apartment. Thank you. Hi. Yeah, it's green. I dyed it a while ago, but I re-dyed it last night because it was looking broken and damaged. You have an 11-year-old 14-pound cat. Your cat is bigger than my dog. What you looking at? What's out there? We live across the street. So we live in an apartment complex. And our apartment complex is like in a... What's wrong? We live in like a... We live above some shops. And across the street is a daycare, and so sometimes you can hear the kids out yelling, and Charlie just wants to go and watch them because he's like, what's going on? There are people out there making so much noise. Hey, get down from there. You can't have that, no. He doesn't understand that he's not allowed to eat things that would harm him. We're just not fun parents because we won't let him eat things that hurt him. Hey, that's my sock. You can't have that. I'm wearing it. He's a mess. Chandler, do you prefer long hair or short hair? You mean like on myself? I would say that I like having short hair because it's less maintenance. Because when I had long hair when I was younger, I straightened it every single day. I think there's only like one series of pictures with my long hair where it's not straightened, and it is curly. What else we got going on? I need to dye my hair, but I haven't had the energy to do it. What a mood. Listen, I should have re-dyed this many, like before my trip to LA, because it was looking rough and crispy and broken and dead. It was nasty. And now it's not, I'd like to think. Let's see. That's the look of hope on his face. My dog is wild. Hello again. You've come to join us again. Look how messy your hair is. My dog is so not photogenic. I promise he's cute in real life, but he is very not cute in pictures. We joke, insult my dog a lot because he's something else. He's really noisy, and so he like makes a lot of lip smacking and chewing sounds when he eats and drinks, plays with toys, and yes. See? He just does a lot of lip smacking. Yes, hi. Hello. Come here, I'll love on you. He says, no, don't pick me up, no. But he just, he's a nasty sounding dog. Your voice, I love it. Are you happy with it? I am. I am very happy with my voice. It finally sounds like it's my own. Because, and this is going to blow you all away. Because if you see someone as they gradually change, then you notice a little bit of change, but you don't realize how drastic of a change there has been until you see direct comparison. And I was like, oh yeah, my voice is getting deeper, whatever. And this is what I always like felt my voice should sound like, is just like kinda deeper, like not deep, but like a little deep. And so it's funny to me now when I see, hey, no, come here, no. You can't have that. He's trying to chew on a washcloth. Hey, come here. Come here. I'll play with you. Yeah. Do you want to play with this one? Which one do you want? Yeah, okay. But, I even forgot what I was just saying. What was I even saying? I don't even remember. Oh, my voice. When I make my comparison video, I am going to have a voice comparison with how my voice sounded like before I started testosterone. And I've been having this plan for literally 6 months, or longer than that. Hey! Where I wanted to do a duet with my pre-T self. The problem is, all of the songs that I sang when I was younger and pre-T were songs that were by people with high-pitched voices, like I sang along to a Sam Smith song. And that, I think, is the song that I'll do for the duet. The only problem is, or maybe I'll find another one that I have, I don't know. There are very, very few videos that I have recorded of me singing before testosterone. But now, with my voice deeper, it takes a lot more effort to actually get that like falsetto or whatever. I don't know anything about music, so I'm sorry if that was the wrong word. But to get like that high-pitched voice. Thank you for the bars. I really appreciate it. Thank you very much, friend. Thank you. And so now I can sing songs where I have like deeper like vocals, but I never sang those songs before I started testosterone. So 'tis the struggle. And I didn't plan for this before I started testosterone, because before I started testosterone, I didn't think, one day I'll be a year on testosterone, because I when I really liked singing and I recorded myself singing before testosterone, I didn't think I was going to actually end up on testosterone. Like, it had always been something I wanted to do in the back of my mind, but I never thought I was actually going to have the courage to do it. And then, when I finally was like, yes, I'm going on testosterone, that entire time that I had... Stop. That I had decided, I'm going on testosterone for real, this is a thing that's happening. I was so uncomfortable and dysphoric because of my voice that of course I wasn't going to record myself singing anything. Like, my voice was what was causing me the most distress. I'm not going to showcase it. Anyway, thank you so much for the bars, my friend. Thank you. And so, there are very few videos in this world of me singing pre-T, and there are very few videos of me singing post starting T. But I think it would be a very interesting comparison, and I like to sing, and so we shall see how that goes. Who knows? Maybe it'll go alright, maybe it won't, who knows? You stole my idea, darn it. Do it! You should do it too. It's not stealing ideas, it's great minds think alike. I can't believe you remember that. Oh my god. A Serenade with the Cheese song. I think you're talking about what I think you're talking about. Are you talking about the Our Surviving Camera bit? Is that what you were talking about? Because if so, I cannot believe. Oh my gosh! How do you remember that? Oh my gosh. Okay, to catch all y'all up. So, a long time ago, not that long, literally like 3 years ago, 2 years ago. Well, when I was 16, so, oh my god, 4 years ago. That can't be right. Was it when I was 16 or 17? It was like 2016, 2015. When my YouTube channel first started growing, I was part of a collab channel, and I can't believe I'm sharing this. We would have like weekly themes, right? But I was the oldest one of the collab channel, okay? So everyone else was quite young and adorable, okay? They were not at the same maturity level that I was. Some of them were. But, okay. So, I was Tuesdays. Yes. And the youngest person was Monday. And so she was 12 and I was like 16 or 17. So there's a bit of a maturity gap there. But anyway, so one of the themes that we had was Dare Week, where the person of the day before you would dare you to do something. And so this 12-year-old girl dares me. The first dare that she gave me was she dared me to scream at people outside, and I was like, there's no way I'm doing that. That's extremely, like, rude and offensive. I'm not going to be, like, yelling at strangers. I'm not okay with that. And she said, okay, then I dare you to put peanut butter on your face and serenade some cheese. And I was like, that is very immature, but I can survive with making myself look like a fool in my own space. I don't want to be rude and scream at other people. So I was like, okay, I'll do that. So there is actually this, okay. There was a large falling out where she, this is completely unrelated, but the two people who started the collab channel were her and one of her friends who was like 14 at the time, I think. And they ended up having a falling out because the 12-year-old, surprise, was really immature. And so she started all this fake YouTube drama with our YouTube channel. And me having 250,000 subscribers at the time, there was nothing that she could do to, like, I don't know, bring my viewers down. But she was, like, insulting all the other YouTubers and the content creators who were significantly smaller than I was. And so, hi, hello. You need to get a little, yeah, okay. And so she was starting all this drama, and then she like changed all of our passwords to our social media and hacked all of our social media. So we cannot get back that YouTube channel. So it still exists, and you can still go see this video. It really exists. If you want to go see some embarrassing videos, why not? Why not laugh at me? The YouTube channel is called Our Surviving Camera. If you go to YouTube and you just search that, there will be a lot of videos of mine that pop up and that are on that channel that you can go see. One of the really, really popular videos that I made was I did a Draw My Life, and that was uploaded to that channel, and that has like hundreds of thousands of views, and it's on that channel, and I was like, dang it! Why couldn't that have been on my own channel? But I would need to redo it anyway because it's so outdated, and honestly, I was censoring a lot for that video in terms of like what I've done in my life and what I've experienced in my life, and also it's outdated because it's just I was 16, like. But there's also this is the most embarrassing video, but I will share it with you all because I care. We did an intro week, and I had just gotten my ukulele, and I had just learned my very first song. I wasn't good at it. I'm still not good at it. And I learned how to play Riptide, which is like the song everybody who learns how to play the ukulele plays. And I changed the lyrics of it so that it would be relevant to my life. And it's extremely embarrassing. It's probably the worst video I've ever made in my entire life. I would rate it worse than the peanut butter cheese video. And it's adorable, but it's very embarrassing. And so that was a running joke for a long time. So we had another week where we were impersonating the person of the day before us. So I uploaded on Monday impersonating the 12-year-old girl, and then the person who was on Wednesdays impersonated me, and oh my god. So I played this ukulele in my intro video, and it became the big joke for the longest time. And so when the person impersonated me, she had a guitar, and she was like, look, I have this super large ukulele, and I'm going to play this song that I just learned in like 10 minutes. And I was like, I can't believe you're like coming for my life. Like, they really showed no mercy. So that's fun. And then they did another joke video where one of the creators' moms impersonated all of us, and we had to guess which one was the impersonation. She pulls out an electric guitar and is like, here's my ukulele that I learned this really cool song in like 10 minutes. And I was like, I can't believe this. This person's mom is even throwing the shade. Like, this is so savage. This is so embarrassing. But yes, that was a thing that existed. I'm going to move you over here because you are interested in the window. But that was an experience. There's also a video, and I think I'm going to use some footage from this when I make my 1-year anniversary, testosterone anniversary video. You can't have that. That's not for you. Stop. Nope. You are not allowed to have this. I'm taking it away. I'm stripping you of your rights. And so, I know you want it so bad. So it has like a lot of clips from me as a child in my youth, pre-transition. Wow. And so I'm going to probably include some of the clips from that video in my comparison video. And if you're wondering where Xander is, because wow, nobody has seen Xander in so long. Xander is at work right now. Xander has a ridiculous schedule. But also, Xander is not very interested in YouTube. Xander doesn't really care about YouTube or know anything about YouTube or YouTube culture. So that's why Xander's never really in any of my videos anymore, is because they're just like, I don't know about YouTube. YouTube is your thing. Xander is a Facebook mom. We've talked about this. And so Xander doesn't really care about YouTube at all. In fact, when I go to VidCon this year, they are going to New York City Pride. That's how little they care about YouTube. You should collaborate with Jackson Bird. We are going to. It's coming. But Jackson likes to do collabs in person, and we haven't met each other in person to be able to collab yet. Well, we have met each other in person, but we didn't have time to collab when we met each other, because we met each other at VidCon when I went in 2016. And so we've met each other, and I adore Jackson a lot. But we will collab when we see each other in person again. How often do you do your tee-shots? Weekly. I do weekly tee-shots, although because I was gone for a week and a few days in LA, I haven't had a tee-shot since before my LA trip, but that's okay. I will just have another tee-shot soon. Oh my god, someone is watching the video right now. How dare you? I can't believe you. What a shame. And I'm assuming that that is the URL to the video. Listen, I like to make fun of myself, and I'm glad that you all like to make fun of me, but some things are just not okay, alright? And that's like really personal. I'm totally kidding. Please drag me. You should collab with Ash Hardell and Miles McKenna. I have collabed with Ash a few times already. In fact, Ash was the first other YouTuber I ever collabed with. In 2016, we did a trans trivia video, and I taught them about different gender identities, and fun fact, they came out as trans, so education is important, because if you learn that things exist, then you're like, oh my god, that's me. That's what I am. And a lot of people also say, I think Miles and Chase Ross were my two most requested collabs. I collabed with Chase Ross. We're going to make more videos together soon, but we made a Surviving the Holidays When You're LGBTQ, and specifically trans, video, and so that was a good video. We're going to make more collabs, like, in person. You want to know something? Okay. Chase Ross recently spoke at a college called the University of Virginia, which is very easily accessible to me, because, as you all know, I live in Richmond, Virginia, and so I was very upset because Chase's talk was while I was on my flight back from LA to Virginia. So Chase drove here and was giving a talk while I was flying. I connected at Atlanta, so I flew to Atlanta and then Atlanta to Virginia. And while I was flying to Atlanta is when he was giving his chat, and then he had to leave to go, well, after his chat. I didn't get there until after 12:30 in the morning into Virginia, but by that time he was, of course, long asleep or you know, busy, because he was going to be flying out of Virginia to, like, Ohio or something at 5:30 in the morning. Chase Ross was literally so close to me, and I missed him. But it's funny because I have friends that went to his chat, and they sent me pictures of them meeting Chase, which was adorable. And so I'm like, I said this to Chase, I was like, this has happened multiple times, where we are near each other in some way, but it doesn't work out. Like, this is not the first time that Chase Ross has been closely accessible to us meeting, and yet it didn't work out and I couldn't go meet him. I'm like, of course this happens. And then my next most requested collab is Miles, and Miles is a very busy person, so I have no idea if or when Miles would ever be able to collab with me. Because Same thing with like with me and Chase Ross. Whenever one of us is near the other in some way, we still don't get the chance to meet. I flew to LA and I was in LA, and while I was in LA, Miles was not. So, 'tis life. And the first time I met Miles was actually at Summer in the City of last year, which was in England. But we didn't get a chance to collab because Miles had to leave because Miles was getting his gender marker or his name changed. I can't remember what it was, but he had to leave to be available in case they needed to see him in court for the change. So we didn't get to collab. His life. Xander was really upset because Xander didn't even get to meet Miles because Xander was having a lot of social anxiety, and so they were out walking around and Miles was upstairs talking to me, and so they never got to meet each other. Let's see, what else? Hey Chandler, do you get anxious? Wait, sorry, I gotta scroll back up. Hey Chandler, do you get anxious using public bathrooms, and do you... I have to scroll back up again, sorry. And do you have any advice for a trans mass person? I get a lot of anxiety using the bathroom in public because I'm read as male all the time by strangers, and so I feel like I would make women... Well, I know that I make women uncomfortable when I go into the women's restroom because they give me really weird looks like, what's this person doing in here? And yet I get really uncomfortable going into the men's restroom because I'm a very flamboyant person. Literally just look at this. I'm gay. Very flamboyant. And so I get nervous about going into the men's restroom because I'm very flamboyant and I don't want to be attacked or harassed. Most people don't even pay me any mind. They literally are just like doing what I'm doing and just going to the bathroom, going in and getting out. Wow, what a concept, right? So, I don't know. It does make me very nervous and anxious, and I try to avoid public restrooms as much as possible. But if I do have to use a public restroom, I kind of just go in either. I mean, if I look extra masculine that day, I will go into the men's restroom. But if I look kind of, I don't know, like this, like more flamboyant, then I use the women's restroom. I don't know, it depends. But it's an interesting experience, and it is a struggle because I don't feel like I'm welcome or comfortable in any bathroom whatsoever. Thank you so much. I really appreciate that. Thank you for the bars, my friend. Thank you. And it's just uncomfy in every situation because I don't know, like, how can we all be comfortable in the bathroom with the people that see me in the bathroom and me being in the bathroom myself? Because it's just always just such an uncomfortable situation. No matter how it goes, it's uncomfortable. I don't know what my hair is doing. See, you know how, like, people always ask, like, show some bloopers of your videos or whatever, like, to other YouTubers? These are what the bloopers are, is fixing your hair. That's, I swear to you, that's all the bloopers are, fixing your hair. Wow, our surviving camera channel has a Five Nights at Freddy's place. I can't believe you're still on that. How... Listen, everyone makes mistakes, okay? Everyone has those days. Everybody knows what I'm talking about. Everybody gets that way. I'm quoting that because that's one I think in the Our Surviving Camera video where I'm serenading Cheese, I sing a Hannah Montana song because I was trash. I had the biggest crush on Miley Cyrus. I think when she was 12 and she started Hannah Montana, I was 9, 8. How old is she now? Like 22? Maybe I was like 10? I don't know. I was younger. Well, I'm younger than her by like 3 years, I think. And I crushed on her in that show when I was a young gay. My first queer crush, the very first person I ever had a crush on, to where I was like celebrity crush, to where I knew I was queer. Like the first person that I actively recognized as a crush, because like when I was 5, I had a crush on this girl in kindergarten, and I didn't know at the time that it was a crush. It was a crush, but I didn't know that or understand that when I was younger. But the first person that I genuinely was like, okay, I like this person, was Keke Palmer. Yeah. I had the biggest crush on her. I still do. I'm still Keke Palmer trash. Yes. Yes. But that's not where I saw her from that I crushed on. She had this song, this like music video, called Keep It Moving, and I was very gay for that music video. That's all I'm gonna say. God, how old was I when that music video came out? Did it come out in 2007? Wait, I gotta search this up now, because I was telling one of my friends about this, and I showed them the video, and I was like, this is how I knew I was queer. Was this music video by Keke Palmer. Let's see what year it came out. It came out in 2007, copyright 2007. Wow. But they would play it on TV on, what was it, like Nickelodeon, I think. But they would play it as during the commercials, and I was like, the first time I saw it, I was like, wow, she's so pretty. And this is the best music video. It's so 2007. If you watch it, it's like bad CGI. I love it. It's so cheesy. But I adored her. I still do. She's amazing. Let's see. Oh my god, a gays only event. Favorite TV shows growing up. One of my favorite TV shows was Chalk Zone. I thought it was a cool concept. I liked that a lot. It's funny though because I don't know if this applies to Chalk Zone, but you know how like as a kid you like things that are interesting or immature, and then when you like, obviously you don't realize if they're like inappropriate or problematic in some way. And a lot of people realized that about the Friends show, because everyone was like, oh my god, I love Friends. And then they went to rewatch it on Netflix or some streaming service, and they were like, wow, this is actually like really homophobic. And I was like, I guess that's with a lot of like shows, like you enjoyed them a lot and now you realize they were problematic. So I have no idea if any of my old shows that I used to watch were problematic. But I liked Chalk Zone. I liked Hannah Montana. I liked That's So Raven. I don't know. I liked Fresh Prince of Bel-Air. I was like in that that early 2000s uh, age range for television. I was a Disney Channel person. I will say that obviously I don't watch Disney Channel anymore. So I don't really watch TV anymore. But how I said that Kiki Palmer was my like first girl crush, um, my my current celebrity girl crush is and always will be Zendaya. Always. Just my fave. What characters did you resonate with most as a kid? I don't know. I have no idea. I have no idea. Bye, friends. Goodbye to the people that had to leave. Bye, my friend. You've been going for over an hour. Oh my god. Wow. The reason that I decided to choose this time was because Sanders said that they were getting off work around 2 to 2:30 and that they would be home around 2:30 to 3-ish. So I was like, oh, well, while they're getting ready to come home, I'll do a live stream. I never talked about my 1 year, what my blah blah. Do you hear my dog chewing on his bone? Is that like audible for you? Can you hear that? Is that possible to hear? um, yeah, you can. He's just gnawing away at his bone. Look at how cute. Anyway, we hear him loud and clear. I'm so sorry. He just makes such nasty mouth noises. Beautiful rat dog, truly. He's a ratty dog. He really is. But 1 year on testosterone. Changes that I've noticed. My voice has changed a lot. Wow, that's the one I would say is the most noticeable. My face shape, I think, has changed a little. I would say it's changed. My hair has thinned out, like this area over here. Look at how thin that is. Makes me so sad. I loved having gorgeous long locks. Long locks, full hair, not long hair. My hair wasn't long. I've noticed a little bit of muscle growth. I don't really work out though because I am a lanky twink gay. I haven't really noticed much muscle or fat redistribution. I'm very hairy now. You can't see it here because this hair isn't growing. I have like a little bit of hairs on my chin, but it's impossible to see on camera. Especially not this potato camera. But I have grown a lot of hair on my legs. My thighs used to have like no hair whatsoever, and now they are hairy. They are covered. Grown a lot of armpit hair, which is interesting. It's weird to me to know that this hair always had the chance of growing because there are follicles there, but that it just never did. And I'm like, wow, this has all been hiding here like this entire time. These follicles, like they could have been growing really coarse, intense hair, and they've been hiding it. I've noticed acne, a lot of acne. I've noticed. Hello. Boop. I know you want to play so bad. If I throw it for you, will you go get it? Come. I've noticed my stomach is a lot hairier now, which is a weird. It's like not coarse, intense hair. It's like still like soft and like downy, but there's a lot of it now, which was. And it's funny because I didn't notice this until I came back from my trip to LA. Hi. I literally, as I was done taking a shower and like drying myself off with my towel, I was like, oh my god, look at all this hair on my stomach. Your veins be popping. Are you talking about like on my arms? Because I've learned recently it's actually from dehydration. And when I drink a frick ton of water, it goes away. Wow. Hello, beautiful. I know. Ah, you're so playful. I know. Yes. Do you want to be pet? Is that what you want? Mm-hmm. Thanks. Thank you so much. Yes. It's a great feeling. I love having you chew on my hand. Nasty dog. Don't chew on my hand. I know. I know. Will you continue after a year, and if so, how long do you think you will keep going? This is another question that I need to address because you need to relax. Come here. Come here. Come here. Come here. Hoo-ya! Hiya. You little bunny. Little rat boy. Look at this. Do you see him biting my hand? What if I just stick my hand all the way in your mouth? How does that make you feel? His name is Charlie, by the way. He's a pain in the ass. Y'all didn't hear me swear. I definitely didn't say that. Yes, I see. You enjoy that. Chewy, yummy fingers. Testosterone. I had said that I would go on it for a year, see how it made me feel, and would see about what my plan was after that. I take I would say a moderate dosage of testosterone, so I think what I'm going to do is just keep taking my nice moderate dosage of testosterone, and maybe after a while I will go down a little, because I kind of like how I look now. There's a little bit more changes I want to see, so I don't think I'm going to lower my dosage yet. Oh, little baby. Did you annoy yourself? So I don't think I'm going to stop testosterone for a long time if I do. I think that you are just so annoying. Stop biting my hand. Do I need to put you in your crate, boy? Boy? But sorry, my dog is distracting me, as they do. Boy, you need to quit. You need to quit. But if I do end up stopping testosterone someday, it will be a long time in the future. But there's still some changes that I want to see, and so I'm going to probably stay at my dosage that I'm at right now for a while, and then maybe lower it after that, or just keep it at what it is, because it's like a moderate amount of testosterone. I would say, for me personally, it's enough to change my body, and it's enough to keep my period at bay. Um, even if I don't take it for a week or two, because the life of testosterone in your body is about 2 weeks. Oh, bless you. Bless you, tiny dog. Does tea have any side effects? Technically, acne is considered a side effect. But really, all of testosterone is a side effect because it's all changes. But good side effects, depending on like what you're looking for. Hello, baby boy. Oh yes. So I will probably stay on testosterone for a while, and probably stay at this dosage for a while. I know I don't want to go up anymore because I don't need to be aggressive. Any advice on how to overcome nerves about starting testosterone? First bit of advice, don't start testosterone if you are second guessing it, because that was my biggest thing. Was I've been wanting to start testosterone on and off since I was 14, and I didn't start it until I was almost 19. So that was 5 years of back and forth, back and forth, back and forth, back and forth, back and forth about whether or not I wanted to do it. And what I always told myself was to not start testosterone if I keep going back and forth. And so I would say try to understand why it is that you're nervous. If you're nervous about like the application of it, like injecting, then that's understandable. And I would say to that, also, no, it's not that bad, and you're not the only one who does it. There are a lot of people in the world that self-inject, regardless of what it is. Anyway, it can be stressful, but it's all right. And also, you can always get someone else to help you do it. And I think that's my biggest thing of advice is try to examine why it is that you're nervous, what it is that makes you nervous, so that you can better understand like how to confront your nerves. Because if you don't know why you're nervous, then you don't really get to understand how to make yourself feel better. And then how to discuss starting HRT with family. I never did that. I waited until after I was 18 to start testosterone, and I kind of just started it, and I didn't wait for my parents' approval because I'm an adult and I didn't need that anymore. Oh yes, puppy. So I just started it, and I was kind of like, here I go. Good luck, parents. Thank you so much for the bars. I really appreciate that, my friend. Thank you. Oh, puppy. Look at him. Let me see if I can show you my dog. He is laying down. Oh, goodness. Oh, my goodness. I shouldn't move it ever again. But, I kind of just started testosterone without telling my parents. I had posted on Instagram that I was starting testosterone, and my dad sent me a text message saying, not on my insurance, you're not. So that's how that went. I ended up paying for it out of pocket for a while. Stop biting me. Go over there. And I stop doing that. And so I would say, depending on your age, you might have to tell them. My dog is starting to annoy me, can you tell? Sorry. I have a lot of patience, but I don't like being bit or clawed at with sharp-ass nails. This is the best live stream ever, guys. But Jesus, I didn't talk to them about it until after I was already like 3 months on testosterone. But you kind of just got to do what you need to do for your own self-survival. If you are younger than 18 and you do need their permission, then you will have to have that discussion with them and have to sit them down and say, hey, this is something I want to do. I don't know how to do that, though. You kind of just got to tell your family, regardless of what it is, that it will make you happy. Because at the end of the day, that is something that your parents or your guardian think about, is your safety and your happiness. Like if they, like for my parents, they were concerned about my safety. So I just had to tell them, like, this is what will be best for me, and this is what will make me happy, and this is who I am. So I would say that's really what you got to do, is just show that it's important to you to do that, and why it's important for you to go on this journey, and that it's okay, and it's gonna be okay. Let's see. Were you confident or anxious cutting your hair short? I used to have hair that was down to here. When I was younger, like really young, I think it came down to here, but I think the last time my hair was long, it was down to here. And I was so annoyed with my hair that one day I just pulled it and I just cut it all off. I was 14, and I've had short hair ever since. But at the end of the day, I was just like, it's time to... You cannot chew on my shoe, Charlie. I'm gonna whip your tail. Come here. He doesn't trust me. He knows I'm gonna pick him up. Hiya! Picked up. You are now trapped in the Chandler prison. Here, you can chew on that, but you're not allowed to leave. Anyway, I've had short hair ever since, and I like having short hair because I like being low maintenance with my hair. Some other questions. Do you have any siblings, and are they LGBTQ? I do. I have a sister, and she is a trans woman. She is a lesbian trans woman. I feel majestic. That's funny. I love how my friend just comes into this live stream and that's like one of the first things they see is just me sitting with my head on top of my dog. That's what I'm talking about. Oh my god, I love that. Can you do a video with your sister? I cannot do that. My sister is very against social media and she hates it with all of her heart. So that is definitely not something she would ever be interested in doing ever. Literally ever. Ever at all. So that's what I've said that anytime anyone, hello, Alex Birdie is here. I think this is like the first time I've ever noticed you at one of my live streams. Do you want me to throw your ball for you, huh? Go. My dog is a jerk. But there's no way in hell my sister would ever want to film a video with me. Because she hates social media. What else was I talking about? Was I talking about something else? I got distracted. Look at this. Someone asked me if I still go out with my girlfriend. Buddy, I don't know where you've been, but we broke up many years ago, and I'm engaged to someone else. Like, engaged. It cracks me up. You want to know something? When I made my video, the ASMR hate comments video, where I was, like, responding to hate comments, I only scrolled through one page of my held for review comments because 50% of my comments are, what happened to your girlfriend? Where's your girlfriend? What happened to her? And I'm like, y'all, it's been like years, like multiple years. We broke up in 2015. What year is it now? 2018? I have no idea. We broke up. Yeah, we broke up in 2015, because in 2016 I started dating Xander. It's been years, y'all. It's been years. Where is Xander? That's the one I want to see. I hate you. Get out of here. This is... If you're not here for me in my own live show, then what kind of friend are you? Xander is actually at work. Xander... Let me see if Xander got off. Xander said that they were... They said, I get off at 2-ish today, and I'm getting off at 2:30 this time. Or 2:30 today, and I'm definitely getting off at 2:30 this time. So hopefully they just got off 15 minutes ago. Let me say, are you off? But it's 2:46 p.m. here. So I'm on the Eastern Coast, Eastern time zone. I usually upload videos 12 p.m. Sundays at Eastern Standard Time, but it's been a hot second since the last video. But I'm hoping that... Why are you so gross? That next... I almost said next year. Next week I'll upload a video. Next year I'll upload a video. I'm gonna be like friggin' John Kozar and not upload an entire video for an entire year. Alex is also live and y'all talking at the same time. Alex was here for a second, but I can see that he was just here and then he abandoned it and just went live on his own. Wow. I guess we're no longer friends. I'm just kidding. I'll yell at him. I'm probably going to end this soon. We've been here for an hour and a half almost. And then you all can go watch and support Alex. Look at that good tongue rub. Good tongue rub. But you know you're here because I have a dog. Why would you go to Alex's live stream? Gonna start that YouTube beef? I'm just kidding. East Coast represent. What's your dog's name? My dog's name is Charlie. And Charlie is a pain in the ass. He's so annoying. He eats everything he's not supposed to. He bites at people's feet and hands. In fact, the reason I started this live stream late, because I was going to start it at 1, and I ended up starting it at like 1:30, is because he threw up twice on the floor and I had to clean it up. I love having a dog. You should do more live streams. I'm hoping when I was first like starting to be a YouTuber, I used to upload videos on Sundays and then I do live streams on Wednesdays. So I'm hoping that I'll be able to start doing that again, where I do like them back and forth, or like that. I don't know how to phrase that. But also, maybe I might do like a live stream one Sunday, a video the next Sunday, live stream. But I think if I do that, I might do that for just a little while, and then I'll try to start doing the back weekly, like video Sunday, live stream Wednesday, video Sunday, live stream Wednesday. We shall see how that works. But y'all, I'm a pretty boring person. You're really only here for the dog, right? I'm just kidding. So we shall see. How long have you had Charlie? We got him in June of last year, so almost a year, and it's been the worst year of my life. You're such a monster. I'm just kidding. Take this. Go over there. It's over there. Go get it. Go. I don't have it. It's over here. That looks interesting. Look at this. This is... Hey. Hang on for 2 seconds. Okay, that's definitely what everyone wanted to see. Did you like that view of my dog's mouth? He chews at this bone, and then he gets his hair stuck in it and lint all stuck in it, and then it just looks nasty. Look at that. That's gross. Take that. Go away. Out of my face. I missed the live streams. By live streams, I mean our 4-hour Skype calls. We had one that was like 6 hours, wasn't it? Do you like dogs or cats more? I like both a lot. I think I like that dogs wag their tail when they're happy, but then I like that cats purr when they're happy. Do you understand my dilemma? I just love them both. And I always make the joke, how did we ever think that bisexual people, such as myself, would ever be seen as valid in a society that still asks, do you like cats or dogs, as if you can't like both? Because I love having all the pets, except that I don't have the money for all the pets, but I want all of the pets. Your hair looks like you belong in an old movie about young private school men. Get out of here. A gay movie. I am a flamboyant gay. I look like I should be in a gay drama where I'm the, no, you can't chew on my shoe. This table over here is just a collection of things I had to pry out of my dog's mouth. There's a towel that I had to take away from him earlier. There's a cord that he almost tried to chew on. I had to take away from him. And now there's my shoe. Stop biting my foot. Go away. I will lock you in the dog jail. Shame. I bet you. Oh, stop. Come here. Come here. You gonna be annoying? I'm gonna annoy you. I'm gonna annoy you. Yes, I am. I'm gonna lay you down just like that and annoy you. Oh my god, I love how everyone's now talking about the gay movie that I'd be in. What do I look like? I look like a pretentious schoolboy, don't I? Stop chewing on my pants. I will fight you. You are now not allowed to chew on anything. How about that? You're just gonna be shamed. You're grounded. Where did you get your dog? I got my dog from an animal shelter. Look at those little paws. Little paws. This is his little leg. This is a ridiculous live stream. I'm so sorry. No, you don't get to leave because you're grounded. You're grounded. You're in trouble. You'd be that kid from In a Heartbeat. Oh my god! Wait, which one am I? Am I the dorky one, or am I the dorky love interest? The dorky, like, shy, first person, the one that you follow, or am I the love interest? Stop chewing my fingers. Stop. Thank you for sneezing all over my computer. Thanks! I'm the dorky one. Thanks. You're the redhead. Go away. You're Finn Wolfhard from Stranger Things. That's the best compliment I've ever gotten in my entire life. Thank you. Bless you. What are you drinking? It's the mandarin flavor. Is that right? Yes. Of the Jarritos. It's like a... It's a Spanish soda. Did you march yesterday? I wanted to so badly, but one, I didn't know any place nearby that's marching and I'm not in school, and two, I actually had to work the entire day, and I'm broke, and I had to, because since I was gone for my trip that I saved up for, I couldn't afford to miss a day of work. And I also couldn't afford the points from it because I don't want to be fired. So, I really wanted to go, but I couldn't. But I befriended some people who did go, who I found their pictures on Instagram, and there were people that went on a march that was at a college downtown, and I was like, oh my god! I could have gone there. I almost went to DC, but I didn't have a way to get there. I wish I could have gone to the DC March. That would have been amazing, because I live close enough to DC to go to DC. I live about 2.5 to 3 hours from DC, I would say. Somewhere around there. It's enough to be able to go every once in a while. I'm not from a government, so... I'm not from a government. I'm not from America, so I think your government is great. It is. It really is. It's... interesting. To say the least. Oh, hun, our government is all types of screwed up. Mood and a half. Are you going to playlist? Here's the thing. Playlist Live, when they invite me, they don't invite me as a featured creator. They just pay for my ticket. But they don't allow me to be in any VIP or creator-only areas, and they don't allow me to be backstage or on any panels or doing any programming or anything like that. So, when they invited me to go to DC, I decided that I could go to that because I can just drive there, and I don't have to buy a hotel or anything because I can just drive back, because it's not that far away. But when they invited me to Playlist Live in Orlando, Florida, they did the same thing where they were like, we're only going to pay for your ticket to Playlist, but you can't be on any programming, you can't be in any VIP areas, you can't do anything like creator-only stuff, and we're not going to pay for your flight or your hotel room or any of that. I was like, then no, I'm not going to go. Thank you for the offer, though. So I was like, I'm not going to go to a creator event if I can't meet other creators, and if I can't, I don't know, the whole point of going to YouTube conventions is to meet with people and to like be on panels and stuff. Like as a YouTuber, like the whole point for me to go to those things is to share my message with people and then to meet new people. And if I can't do that, and then I have to pay hundreds upon hundreds of dollars to fly there and hundreds upon hundreds of dollars to stay in a hotel that I'm not even old enough to rent, then I can't go. So, and here's the thing, right, is they extended the invitation through my manager at Studio 71, and then she asked me, hey, this is what Playlist Live is offering you, would you like to go? And when she said they're not offering you any programming, I said, can you ask them to maybe put me on some programming? And she was like, of course. And she asked them, and they were like, nah, no, definitely not. And I was like, oh, wonderful. Then stop. Hey, I'll fight you. Then no. So I couldn't go, so... But I was okay with going to the DC one because I wouldn't need to spend money on a flight. I wouldn't need to spend money on a hotel. Thank you very much, my friend, for the bars. I appreciate that. Free Spirit Heavy. I love that. But yeah, I was like, if I'm not going to do that. But I am invited to VidCon as a featured creator. So I'll be on a couple panels, and I don't know if I'm allowed to share with you yet what panels I'm going to be on, but I am going to anyway.
I'll tell you all because there's only 34 of you, so it'll be a secret between the 35 of us. Let's see. I'm going to be on I won't tell you who else is on them because that list can change, and also like they can decide that they don't want to be on it, or like they can add more people, whatever, and also that could be breaching their privacy. So I will tell you the panel that I'm going to be on, and just say that I'm going to be on them. I'm going to be on a panel called Body Image, Gender, Presentation, and Online Video. And it's a panel from transgender, non-binary, genderqueer folks where we're discussing how being a public figure impacts their identity and perception of themselves. What's it like to have a constant stream of opinions and comments of fans and the internet at large present when dealing with very personal issues? How do they balance public personas and private identities? And then another panel that I'm going to be on is called We're Here, talking about marginalized identities. Even within the queer community, Stop grabbing my shoes. I'm gonna fight this dog. Even within the queer community, there are some identities and orientations that can too often be marginalized or overlooked. This panel gives a voice to creators who are bisexual, queer, asexual, agender, demi-romantic, polyamorous, non-binary, and beyond. Take a seat and listen to what these rad creators have to say. So, they're both hecka LGBTQ. I will say, I was invited to be on another panel about LGBTQ relationships, and they really wanted to have Xander there to show, because they said everyone on the panel so far, both them and their partner, are the face of the channel and are both actively engaged in YouTube. And so they wanted me and Xander to show that different perspective because Xander's not engaged at all in YouTube. And I was like, Xander is so not engaged in YouTube that they're going to New York City Pride that weekend. So sorry, I can't do that. So I hate this dog. You can't have that either. Bring it to me. Come here. You tried to get it. You can't have it. I hate this dog. But, so when I told them, like, Xander is not coming to VidCon, they were like, oh, okay, then we'll just find someone else for that panel. And I was like, oh, okay. All right. So, I don't know. They said in the email that they request that all creators engage in 3 forms of programming. So I don't know if they're going to leave me with just 2. The first year I went, they only had the one thing, which was the gender diversity panel. I don't know if they're going to leave me with 2 things, or if they're going to add me to a 3rd thing. I have no idea. Let's see. I think I'm actually going to... Charlie, you're being annoying. Do you know that? Stop! Don't chew on my furniture. I hate this dog. I hate him so much. Hey, come here. Come here. I'm gonna fight this boy. Put him up. Maybe I can ask if you could come to YouTube. Is that Montreal? I'm guessing. As a guest. Is that a YouTube... Stop chewing stuff. Is that a YouTube event, or is that like a YouTube space? Oh, it's the Montreal YouTube Convention. Fair enough. That would be one hell of a road trip. What is that, like 13 hours, 10 hours, something like that? Also, a heck a ton of money in toll roads. Dun, 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 dun. Come to me. What got you into doing YouTube? When I was 11, my friend and I, and this is funny because I found out recently, a long time ago. This is the first person that I vocally came out to as bisexual. I told them that I was bisexual, and they literally smiled at me, started backing away, and ran away. And I had to chase them down and tell them, I don't have a crush on you, though. And they were like, okay, as long as you don't have a crush on me. Joke's on them, because then later, they came out as pansexual. And even later, I just found out I think they came out as agender, and I'm like, you were queer this whole time. It's funny though, because for a while they actually ended up having a crush on me, and I'm like, this is so funny to me. But they apologized. They were like, I think about it, and I was like, I feel so bad about that time when you were 12 and you came out to me, and I was like, it's okay. I laugh about it now. It's okay. But we used to film music videos and skits together, and was an interesting experience. We would make all these little videos together, and we posted the music video. There's a music video that's still live on YouTube, but there are a couple skits that are no longer live on YouTube. And then there was a music video that we made that I couldn't get the music for it. I couldn't find a way to buy it or download it because it was music for a movie. It was the Alice song by Avril Lavigne for the Alice in Wonderland movie. We filmed a kick-ass music video for it using One True Media. You remember that, video editors? Oh my god. Literally every single freaking video back in like 2010 and 11 was edited off of One True Media. Stop. And eventually that site ran out of business, ran out of money, and so we lost the video footage because I didn't know that the site closed down. I was so sad. I was so upset. I was like, that was the best music video we ever made, and we lost it. Are you gonna get top surgery? I don't want top surgery. Top surgery is something that I'm not interested in getting. I already have a very flat chest, so it wouldn't make sense to get it. But I like my chest, and I like having a chest, so I don't know why I would get rid of it if I like having it. It doesn't really cause me to sweat. Stop being annoying! Stop licking things you shouldn't be licking. I'm gonna fight you. Come here. He's just annoying. He keeps freaking licking things he shouldn't be licking. Hi, Jake. Welcome. I saw that you were watching another person's. Watching Alex's. Let's see. What are the questions you got? How has the transition been? It's nice. It's exciting. It's... Stop. It's hard dealing with society and not understanding society and being nervous in public spaces. But other than that, it's great. I love you. You're so cute and unique in your own way. Never change. Thanks. I appreciate that. Why are you so obnoxious? I'm gonna take you to the dog park later, I promise. We just have to wait till Xander gets home. And then you'll be able to run around, chew on everything, play with other dogs, chase everyone. You'll have a blast. He's coming for you? Who's coming for me? Is Alex Birdie insulting me in his broadcast? Why is it that I can't freaking say this today? Earlier I said broad stream. Like, oh, what? I have no idea why I can't talk. Are you planning to stay on T? I am for a while. I discussed this earlier. I was talking about how I said when I first started T that I was going to probably take it for a year and then to see how I was feeling. I think what I'm going to do is stay at my moderate dosage of T, and then maybe after a while, because there are still some changes that I want to see, maybe after a while I'll go down in my dose. I want it to be enough to where I consistently don't have a period. And enough to where my mental health is still Gucci. Charlie's just a puppy. What do you expect? Oh no, I I understand he's a puppy, but it doesn't change the fact that I need to tell him that he's not allowed to eat things because he has been to the emergency vet multiple times from eating things he's not supposed to eat. We had foam pads on the bottom of our furniture, on our heavy furniture, to keep it from scratching up the floors, and he clawed at the furniture incessantly. And we would tell him, stop that, stop, and we'd get him to stop, and like he's clawing at the couch right now. And eventually, he while we were making dinner, he clawed at the furniture, and we told him to stop, and then he ran back over to it, and he started chewing on it. We told him to stop. He chews on all of our furniture, and he actually got the foam pads off. They are adhesive foam pads stuck on the bottom of our heavy furniture, and he got it off, and he ate it in literally a span of like 5 seconds from us telling him to stop, and he ended up throwing it up, or no, he did, yeah, he threw it up, and then he tries to eat rocks, and we had to take him to the emergency vet because he had a rock stuck in his digestive tract. Love that. He's a puppy, and I understand that he gets into things, and that he's got a lot to learn, but I have to be the one to teach him, because how else is he going to learn? You know? So, it's his life. Hey, oi, better quit. Go. But, you want me to throw it for you? Go ahead. But he still has to learn. It's not like I'm yelling at him constantly. So he is the devil child. At least he's potty trained. I would say yes. But he does have accidents, but you know. I told Lainey to tell you that I love you in one of their live streams. That's so funny to me. Did they tell you? Yes. But now I know. Do you get money from those little gold bar things? What the F are they? Yes. It's like a very small amount, but yes. If at the end of this live stream, I will probably, when the live stream is over, here's for transparency on YouTube and media. When you tip the little gold bars, it gives me money for that, and you can have like a random, I think you get like a daily random spin or whatever, and it just randomly, you can give me a bunch of likes, or you can give like the different like coins or whatever. I'm not entirely sure how all of that works. It's just, you click it and it's a random spin. But other stuff, like if you tip the bars, what that is it will send me some money, and when my broadcasts are over, it shows the analytics of like likes and watch time and blah blah blah, all these different whatever analytics. And it also shows me how much money I made from the live stream. And I think on my last live stream I made $19. Yes, $19. So it's not like here I am for the monies, you know, but it is a nice add on. I was watching your live stream on YouTube. If you're watching this on YouTube, what are you doing? Get over to YouNow. Click the link. Come over, because otherwise I can't see what you're commenting. Is that yummy? What are you chewing on? Oh, okay. But Yeah, I would say during the height of my YouTube days, back in 2016, or like last year when I first started doing YouNows, when I was starting to transition, I think I got 40-ish dollars from a live stream. So it is a nice little add-on. I keep clicking the light thing. What is that? I have no idea what that is. Where is that? I have no idea. The light thing? No clue. Oh, the like thing. Duh. I have no idea how that works either. If you click it, does it do more? I don't know. I have no idea how. I know that the likes are to like boost the YouNow stream. I don't know how it works. Sorry, I wish I had more answers. But I think that is, it helps this be more popular so that it's easier to find for other people. So like right now it says, Chandler and Wilson, you are number 3 on LGBT. And I've gone from back and forth between number 1, number 2, number 3, and number 4 the entire live stream. So I think it's just like, here's to help you get seen. I have no idea. You're at 500? What? Are you literally just like rapid fire clicking it? That's so funny. Hiya, by the way. You're just speed clicking. Oh my god. This is the type of support I need in a friendship. Thank you. This is the kind of just positivity I want in my life. Is it yummy? Is it a yummy toy? Is it yummy plastic? It's not plastic. I don't know what this is. You little chiclet teeth. Okay. That was... It's called dedication. I'm your biggest fan. Oh my gosh. Chan, please subscribe to me. You are something else. I'm already subscribed to you. I've met you in person. Hydration. What's that? Oh my god, everyone doing all the likes now. Out of context, I look insane. If you don't know who this person is, we're about to introduce you. In the little chat, you see the little person that says demands 1 in all capitalization. Fun fact, if you've been on my channel for a while, you might actually know who this person is already. It was 2016, right? Yeah, because it was the year I went to VidCon. In 2016, in July, I filmed a bunch of videos because I invited this person to... Oh, I'm falling asleep on my keyboard. I invited this person to my house in Virginia from Canada, and we filmed a bunch of YouTube videos together. So YouTube, what's your URL? It's like user demands 1, right? Like that's how you can get to it, right? Right. Because I know that if you type youtube.com/Chandler and Wilson, it doesn't bring you to my channel because mine is a custom URL. Okay, yeah, that. And it takes you. I remember when you guys collabed. Yeah. See, we made one of my favorite videos that I've ever made, which was the language challenge, where I guess French words and they guess Spanish words, and it was interesting, is all I'm gonna say. And we filmed some videos that were so horribly out of focus, like where we tried to place states on a map and tried to place provinces of Canada in a map, and it was funny as heck, and it was so out of focus. And then we also filmed some vlogs that go into DC. And we filmed... We filmed some other collab before where I did my trying Canadian candy. I sent them a bunch of American candy and they sent me a bunch of Canadian candy. And we filmed those as well. I'm almost tempted to just cut it up. But it's pre-T voice on you, and I don't know about that. You can post it. I don't have a problem with videos of like my pre-T voice. I think they're adorable. The videos that make me uncomfortable are when I was pre-T and my head was shaved. Those I'm very self-conscious about, actually. Rip. But videos where you can tell that I'm actually just like a little kid, like where it's obvious that I was like 16 or 17. I think those are adorable. In fact, I recently posted on Twitter our language challenge, and I was like, oh my god, watch this. And then I was like, and also listen to how adorable my voice is, pre-T. Like, I literally sound like a little kid. Is that blue? It's kind of blue. It's like a greenish blue. No, you can't chew on that. I'm sorry. I'm taking away all your fun. What if I throw this for you again? Go get it. OMG, I used to watch your YouTube videos. Your voice has changed so much. Yes, it has. Thank you. Welcome back to the world of Chandler and Wilson. I don't know how to phrase that. Hi, welcome back. Go get it. Legit, my favorite's the candy video you made. Sometimes I watch it to feel better when I'm sad. I think those videos that we made were adorable and hilarious and just like endearing. That's the word I'm looking for. They were endearing to watch. And that's how I feel about most of the videos of me when I was younger. I think that they're endearing, like the good videos that I made. Like the videos that I made with you, or like video of me doing Xander's makeup, I think is one that I watch every once in a while. My trans body positivity video I watch every once in a while, and I enjoy that one as well. So, those. Hello. Oh, you little rat boy. Go get it. Are you tired? Go get it. That was so pathetic. He went, meh. I legit have seen the Manly Man videos so many times now. Only for the Catan part. First of all, the majority of the comments of that video are, I'm mad. How they were like, this video offends me because how do you not have a regular deck of playing cards? And I'm like, I know, I'm sorry. Everybody was so upset. They were like, how do you not have a regular deck of playing cards? What's wrong with you? And I was like, I've disappointed my people. I've shamed my people. I've brought dishonor upon me, dishonor upon my family, dishonor upon my cow. Everyone's upset. Houses are burning down. No, you can't have that, my love. You can't have that. What's your pupper's name? His name is Charlie. And he is annoying. Yes. Thanks. Thank you. I'm glad you enjoy my tasty fingers. Oh my god, we're going on 2 hours. Xander's still not home and it's freaking 3:30. Let me see if they ever text me back. Oh! Let's see. I said, oh my god. I sent them a text message at 2:46 saying, are you off? And at 3:23, 1 minute ago, they sent me a message saying, now I am. Rip. That's all I'm gonna reply, is just rip. Rip. It'd be like that. Hello. Hello. How you feeling? Are you feeling better? You threw up this morning. Do you feel better? Oh. I showed it to my friend, and her comment was, "Do you know this child because they need more furniture?" Hey! We are pathetic college kids, okay? We have this couch, we have a bookcase, we have a TV stand, we have 2 side tables, a dining table that's broken. Okay, we're trying. It's okay, I have a fridge. Nice. Oh, that good scratch. Just realized I've been watching you since 2015 today. Today? Like to date? That's awesome. That's so cool. Oh my gosh. You've been here for a long time, my friend. You have been here through all the ups and the downs, the rises and the falls of the Chandler and Wilson channel. 2015, wow. Especially March of 2015. That was before, I think at this time, I maybe had like 1,000 subscribers because I had uploaded my coming out video to my mom. Wow. You've really been here for a long time. Are you going to the Philly Trans Wellness Conference this year? I want to try to go. Fun fact, I'm going to run this by Chase Ross because I know that Chase Ross goes to that. But for quite a few conventions this year, Chase, well, it was for a couple, but now that I'm invited to VidCon, I guess we don't have to share anymore, but stop, you can't stop, you need to stop. That we're going to a convention in May, and we're sharing a room, so we're trying to split costs, and that was what we were also doing for VidCon originally before I found out that I was invited. And I'm going to ask Chase Ross if we can also share a hotel for the Philly Trans Conference. Stop, move, go over there. Because we are friends that try to save money. Fun fact, I have a website. Oh my gosh, an official website. And I just updated a lot of it, so it looks all nice and new and crisp and beautiful and gorgeous, and I'm so proud of it. I worked on it for so many hours while I was in LA. And there's a page on it. Stop trying to claw at my clothes. You're weird. My dog likes chewing on socks, and so he tries to like claw at my feet to get my socks off, because he hasn't learned yet that he's not allowed to chew on socks. Anyway, do you want this one? Is this the toy you want? Here. Anyway, but I have this page on my website called Events, and I show like where I'm going to be and what I've done so far. I will type it out for you, and you can click on it if you want to see it. That should be the right URL. Let's see. If I click it. It's loading and loading and loading. Yay! It is. It shows the upcoming events that I'm going to, which so far it has ClamorCon, VidCon, and the Trans Health Conference. Well, that's what I called it, but I'll change the title of it. And then it shows the previous things, and then there's a little photo gallery where you can see the different pictures of me at the different events. So cute. Oh my god. Ugh. But you are really just bored out of your mind, aren't you, Charlie? I told you I'll take you to the dog park soon, I promise. The moment Xander gets here, we will go. What does the N stand for? The N is my middle name. It stands for Nick, N-I-C. Hello, hi. It would make my day if you said hi to me. Hi, friend. Hi. Hello. Tony? Hopefully your username is your name and I didn't just call you something random. I remember the blue hair and braces whenever that was. Oh my gosh. That was 2014? My dog is so bored that he picked up his food bowl and started walking around with it. Poor dog. He doesn't know how to entertain himself because he's so young. He's got so much energy. Dang. 2014. That was, I think I only filmed like 2 or 3 videos and they were all terrible. There was one where I'm like the top 5 and best worst, the top 5 best and worst things about winter, and I'm like, it's cold, or the snow, I can't remember. It's so bad. It's such a bad video. But I keep it up to show growth. Even though now my videos are still bad, you know, but I'm just kidding. I recall the black emo hair because I had some... Oh my gosh. Okay, here's a question. Okay. When I was younger, I used to watch the emo YouTubers. There was this one girl... I can't remember her username. She had black hair and she also had red hair. And she made a video about how she cuts her hair, and in that video her hair was black, and that's how I found her video. Maria, maybe? I'm not sure. But I used to watch like emo YouTubers to be like, how should I want to cut my hair like that? Because I'm 13 and I'm going through my emo phase. My god. I used to watch her channel. I remember the drama in the day. Her channel kept getting deleted. Like, she kept remaking the new channel. And I don't know what it was, but either she deleted it and then remade it, or it got deleted. I think it got deleted. Oh my god. But I used to watch her videos, and then I made my video where I was like, over a year, here's my video, I'm 14, where I was wearing my band t-shirt, had my black swoosh hair, and... I wonder how many people found my channel like when they were going through their emo phase, and they found me in my emo phase, and they were like, oh my god, it's an emo YouTuber. Because I did that. Oh, man. OMG, so random, XD. First of all, how dare you? Secondly, yes, that was me. That was definitely me. My first video was you getting your first tattoo. That's so cool. It's like, it's funny because I guess everyone was expecting, because that video went pretty, like, it didn't go viral, but it got a lot of attention, like hundreds of thousands of views, and I feel like everyone who was a regular subscriber of mine knew that I was just getting like a small tattoo on my arm, because I talked about wanting it, but then other people that found it, they were all so unimpressed because they wanted to see like, oh yeah, I'm getting this huge big tattoo, my first tattoo is so impressive, and then it's literally a 7-minute tattoo of the words "have faith in me," and they're like, you're talking about this like, oh my god, like you know everything about tattoos, and you have like this super tiny tattoo, and I'm like, okay. So many people were like so mad because they were like, you act like you're a pro at tattoos, blah blah blah, and it's just this tiny tattoo, like you're just a kid, blah blah blah, and I'm like, this video was obviously not a professionally done video where I'm like interviewing tattoo artists or talking about knowledge of tattoos. I was literally just talking about my experience getting my first tattoo. Secondly, I did research about getting a tattoo. And thirdly, now I have a lot of tattoos that are actually quite large, and so it's funny to me. And then the other half of the comments from people who weren't regularly subscribed to me are, who is this guy? He's jacked. And I'm like, me? When I am lifting it up and I'm like showing my tattoo, they're all like, oh my god, is he flexing? Because he's jacked. And I'm like, I'm very tiny and very twink, flamboyant, gay. I'm not jacked. Oh my god, it cracked me up so much. Half the comments are like, who's this kid? And the other half are, oh my god, he's jacked. And I'm like, okay, sure. The first time I saw you on YouTube was in the Ash Hardell coming out video. That's so cool. That's really cool. I really appreciated how in their video... Okay, hang on. I need to take this away from my dog. Oof. Sorry about that. My dog was trying to chew up his food bowl. Come here. You are now grounded again. You're not allowed to do anything again. But, anyway, that's really cool because I really liked that video, and I really liked how at the end they added this was actually a collab with Chandler, and then they have like that cute little clip where they're talking about how they think I'm like sweet and genuine. It just made my little heart sing. Because I was like, wow, that's so sweet, and this is my first ever collab with a YouTuber, and now I'm a YouTuber. Oh my gosh, it's so cool. I was a very precious 17-year-old, 16-year-old. 16-year-old? Yeah, I was 16 because I dyed my hair purple when I was 17. Dang. When I watched the tattoo video, I like binge watched a lot of your videos. That's so cool. It's funny to me that like, I don't know, that people actually like discover my videos and then they're like, wow, I like this. I'm gonna watch a lot of these. And I'm like, wow, thank you. My videos are trash, but thanks. Wow, you and Ash are both so pure. Ash is one of my absolute favorite people I've ever met in my entire life. I'm not exaggerating. I think Ash cares about boosting other people and is serious about it. Because they are one of the people that I've met that does nice things without publicizing it. So the whole reason I got to go to VidCon first year was because Ash said, hey, this YouTuber Chandler and Wilson would be great for the gender diversity panel. And then they found my channel and were like, oh my god, you're right. And honestly, I think Ash is the reason why I got to go to VidCon this year, because they said, the people at VidCon said, Ash recommended you for this YouTuber relationship, LGBTQ relationships panel. And I genuinely think that the only reason I've ever been invited, and maybe will ever be invited to VidCon, is because Ash recommended me to them. And Ash never told me that they were going to do that. Ash never once said anything about it to me. And I was like, wow, that's wild that this person actually wants to boost me and do it in a way where they actually like care about the right thing, like caring about what should be cared about, like boosting someone's voice rather than, look at me, I'm doing such a good job at supporting other people. They're like, yeah, here are other people to support. They're doing a really good job. Support them. And that's wild. It's very rare that you meet people that actually are genuine about doing good things. That is all I will say. How long have you been on YouTube for? I started my YouTube channel in 2010. And I actually started making like consistent YouTube videos in like 2014, 2015. I don't know. It's been a while. And also, thank you to the lovely person, I missed your username, who sent me the little message saying that you love my videos. My dog's cute. Thank you. Your dog is so wild like you. My dog is a mess. He's wildin'. No, come here. Hiya. Snatched. Snatched. It me. Yes. Hello. I froze? Let me know when I'm unfrozen. I'll just stay here. I'll comment. Let me know when I'm unfrozen. Oh, some people are saying you're not frozen on me. Or for me. Is it working? You're not froze on YouTube. Hello, YouTube. If you're on YouTube, maybe stay on YouTube because I might be freezing on YouNow. Or come to YouNow so I can see your comments. We shall see. You can see if I'm frozen on YouNow for you. We shall see. I opened up YouTube and it's working, but not YouNow. That's interesting. I wish I could see what my comments were on YouTube. Let me go to YouTube and see if it's possible for me to see my comments. Because I have no idea. Current live stream. Oh my god! I'm live on YouNow. Click the link in the description. So, what can I... Is it possible to view the comments on there, or is it just going to show my... Oh my god, I can see the comments. Okay. So I'm also on YouTube now. Video crashed, I had to refresh. Okay, let's see. Are people... It's working on you now? Is it? Who knows? I have no idea. For me, it's working on both. Okay. I think the quality on YouTube is like trash, but it'd be like that. Maybe it's just trash on all of them. Okay, let's see. I'm trying this on YouTube now. I'm on both, so if you're commenting on either one, I'll see it. Stay on YouTube for a second. Okay, staying on YouTube for a second. Hi. Someone said, do you like musicals? Yes, but I'm not really into musicals. Like, kinda. I would say I don't know much about musicals. I'm gay, but I'm not that kind of gay. Just kidding. Thanks for being on YouTube, because I can't log into YouNow for some reason. My internet sucks. Listen, apparently YouNow is causing some problems right now. We shall see. Who knows? Scrolling through some comments. I remember when you were little, I supported you since the beginning. I love your passion for YouTube. You have been streaming for 2 hours. I love you. Aw, thanks. I appreciate that a lot. Let's see. Thanks for being on YouTube, because... Oh, I already read that comment. YouNow never works for me. Okay, now I have another question for you all. Because you know Twitch is like the new live streaming thing. I created a Twitch account. Mainly because I was going to watch other people live stream. I was going to watch Jack's Films live stream because he's one of my favorite YouTubers. But now I wonder if that might be better. Because you know, like, YouNow used to be the live streaming site. And I don't doubt that it's still popular because a lot of people still use it. But I wonder if... Charlie, stop. I wonder if maybe Twitch might actually be better. to maybe switch over to Twitch. We shall see. YouNow is working. It's working? Everything working? Are we good? All working? Let me just flip back and forth between YouNow and YouTube. Chandler, do you play a musical instrument? I can kind of play the recorder that I learned in 3rd grade. I can kind of not really play the ukulele, which I tried learning. Twitch doesn't work for you? Why doesn't it? That's so weird. How does Twitch work? I never figured it out. Who knows? I wonder if maybe I should just try staying on YouTube with the live streams, but I honestly haven't figured out how to do the live streams on YouTube. Hey, stop. Because I don't know how all of that works. I don't know how to like add extra stuff, because there are different things you can do where you can add little things to the screen, like layers or what. I have no idea how it works, but I want to be able to use it. Who is that? Hey! Hush! Stop. There's probably someone walking a dog outside and he's getting stressed. Anyway, who's that in the picture frame on the wall? These are all of me and Xander. So that one over there is when we went to DC. That one there is after I shaved my head. I don't know where it's at though. And this one is when we went to Raleigh, North Carolina. Random, my favorite video was of you singing a cover. Is it the... Hey! Stop! Yeah, there's a dog outside. Is it the one of me singing the Sam Smith song? Oh my gosh, I've never seen Charlie do this before. He was clawing at the glass window, trying to get out. That's so interesting. That was my 100,000 subscribers celebration video. Oh, wow. Dang. I can't believe that's wow. It's funny because in my 200,000 subscribers video, don't watch it because my voice is bad. I sang a song I shouldn't have sang. But I did like a lip syncing video with a bunch of my viewers, and there's a person in that video that I met at Summer in the City this past year, and I was like, oh my gosh, I recognize you from my video I made like 2 years ago, and they were like, oh, you remember me? And I was like, yeah, and then I was like, oh my god, that was 2 years ago, dang. And then I was like, yeah, no, I remember you, but wow, it was 2 years ago. And also, it's literally like a frigging 5-second clip, so it's wild that like, that I remember them, but... I couldn't believe that was 2 years ago. And did I make that in 2015 or 2016? 2015, because in 2016 is when I got to go to VidCon. Dang. That's crazy. Let's see, let me switch to the comments on YouTube. Let's see what's going on YouTube. Hello. How old am I? I'm 19. I turned 20 in August. I know, it's hard to believe. I look like I'm 15. Where is Xan? Xander is at work. Xander actually should be getting home soon. When Xander gets here... Oh my gosh. This is going to crack you up. Wait. Okay. You know how you said you sent Xander a text message? Or Xander Xander sent me a message with your name, which I won't say, but they asked if you were at the apartment, and I was like, what? Oh my gosh. Anyway, Xander. Oof. Xander should be here soon. Hopefully. Maybe. I said I'm live streaming and they're watching, but that's so funny. Xander was like, what? Oh, okay, I understand now. This is such a great live stream. I'm texting in front of you. Sorry about that. I'm trying to communicate to Xander. Alright, it has been communicated. YouTube is a little behind, so I have been told. Are there any comments over at YouTube again? Alright. I'm 23 and people always think I'm younger. It's probably because they cast 30-year-olds to play high schoolers. True? Literally, every freaking high schooler, like, is at least freaking, like, in movies, like, 25. But I think recently they've, like, they literally used to, like, cast freaking 30-year-olds. But I think now they're starting to cast people that are more, like, early 20s. It'll be interesting if they ever decide to cast actual, like, 15-year-olds. I don't know why that's so hard. Let's see. Why do you look young? What's the secret? Hi, I'm trans, so most people think I'm like a 15-year-old boy because, if they see me as a boy, I look super young. Because our brain wants to categorize people. Good clear skin. Maybe also is a factor in that. I don't know. I wonder often if I were to grow my hair out and present feminine, if people would actually see me as my age or not. But I think I'd still look like I'm 15 because I've decided I will never ever be able to actually look my age because I look too young. Let's see. Oh my gosh. Enjoying? Oh, Xander's here. I hear them. Hi.
Hello.
Do you want to come say hi and then I'll end the stream?
Well, I'm oily and I look like a mess.
You can just say hello. You don't have to be in it. You don't look a mess. You look cute as heck. Get over here.
I look
Pick up your dog. Let him love on you.
How long has this been up there?
Pick him up. He misses you.
I just got in the door. Hold on. Did you see my text?
I'm about to.
They tried to get me to stay and I was like, skirt, bye. I clocked 150 hours. I'm tired.
They tried to get me to stay.
Okay. Oh wait, do I have to cover this?
Dang. 6 doubles?
Yeah, that's
Oh,
all.
yeah,
That's
yeah.
all I did.
Don't pick up your boy. You can use it to cover up that.
Come here.
Use it. Use him. This is Xander.
Hello.
Yay! Wait.
Oh,
Say something
something.
cute. I love someone who's literal and sarcastic just like me. So now you've seen Xander. And we've been here for conveniently, perfectly, exactly 2.5 hours. So I'm going to go now. But thank you for chatting along with me and being here. But now we have to do things and spend time together, like a couple. Okay. Well, thank you very much for being here and watching. And also, yes, I wanted to say this really quickly because we were talking about adults playing teenagers. I was actually thinking about this. I don't know where your comment went, but you were talking, there it is, about how Ian Alexander is an actual teenager. I thought about that too. I was like, in the movie Every Day, they had Ian Alexander, the trans person playing the trans character, and was an actual teenager. Anyway, last comment. All right, now I will go. Thank you to everyone who has been here and who's been watching, if you came here for even a minute or the whole 2.5 hours. Thank you for your support, and hopefully I will see you all again very soon. Bye.